Listen up, we're in trouble. The government is about to reset our money. And we really do not want this to happen. The reason why we don't want this to happen is because it's going to make the economy even worse. Let me explain. Think about it. Do you remember when COVID first started in 2020? And it seems like ever since 2020, everything changed. It seems like situations just got worse. Think about it. Did you ever receive a stimulus in 2020? I received a stimulus before. Let me know if you received a stimulus in the comments. I think I received, like 1,200. Some people received more than that. So let me know if you received more than that. And the reason why we don't want this to happen again is because it seems like once you got that stimulus money, the economy got worse. So nobody is safe. And they always say, we doing this to make your life better, to stimulate the economy. But it really doesn't do you no good. It's just part of a trap. Just think about it. Once you receive that money, and you only received it like once or twice, ever since 2020, it's been 6 years. And they said it was supposed to just make your life better. But has your life gotten better? Prices have been up and been on a rise ever since. They didn't go down. And I don't think they plan on going down. They just keep telling us what we want to hear. So that's why I say to you, this is something we don't want. Because we're the consumer. We keep forgetting that we matter the most. And I know a lot of y'all not going to listen. Y'all going to be hard-headed and still go buy things. But the only way to stop this is to stop buying things. And I know that's hard to do. You got to have a lot of discipline. But that's the only way we can get to the solution to make the economy better. We have to take matters into our own hands. Because they just pushing everything out there for us to buy, and we just keep buying it. And when there's more supply and demand for things, corporations get greedy. Business owners get greedy. Because they think there's so much money out there. They get greedy. Just think about it. That stimulus money I received a long time ago, it's been gone a long time ago. But the prices didn't decrease yet, haven't decreased yet. And it's not showing no signs that it will decrease yet. And a lot of people haven't woken up yet. They still caught up in this trap. A program that they're not trying to get out of because it's hard to get out of. That's where they want you. So that's why I don't think we need another money reset. In order to take matters into your own hands, that's what you need to do. So if you got an older car, I want you to hold on to it for the longest you can hold on to it. And I know a lot of people are going to try to talk you out of it. Oh, you need to get you a new car. Don't listen to that. That's why we all in so much chaos now. We always trying to keep up and listen to everybody else. But we have to come together as one so we can unite. Because if we don't, it's going to be so much chaos with our finances, with everything. Because nobody is safe. Just when you thought you were safe, they show you that you're never safe. And the banks are making so much interest rates on them credit cards, doesn't even make sense anymore. And a lot of us are in credit card debt by default, not by choice, by default. And you don't even have to be using your credit card. they're going to be making so much off interest. A lot of us haven't woken up. And once you wake up, they call you crazy. What's up with the name calling? We just figuring it out. So don't be mad at us for figuring it out, because a lot of people stay asleep forever. We wasn't taught this in school. We had to learn this when we became older, when we had to step into the real world. And a lot of people still didn't learn it because they was naive to the information. They didn't know how to discipline themselves to be better, to learn. So you got to start learning how to prepare. Start investing your money. Start saving your money. That's what they say. But it's hard to save money. When you got bills and you're supposed to pay your credit card back, and the interest rate and the grocery prices are steady increasing, it's very difficult. So that's when you start to do the math, because the math ain't mathing. Companies have become greedy. People became evil. Chaos has risen. Everything has risen but your pay. Now they're trying to give you another check to stimulate the economy. All it's going to do is just bring the price to the consumers. You're going to have to pay for it one way or another. And you know why it's a part of a plan, part of a trap? You're going to pay for it for a very long time that you ain't going to even know about, because a lot of us is not woke. You're not going to understand. You're just going to keep spending that money. Keep going broke. Because that's where they want you. They got you where they want you. That's why, in order to solve this, because when there's more supply and demand for something, that's when they get crazy and want to just be greedy. Just because. And they still greedy. They know a lot of people don't even have stimulus checks or any type of money no more. And the prices still haven't went down. That's why I'm telling y'all, you really don't even want that no more. As the people, we don't want no more stimulus checks to rely on to make our lives better, because our lives is not getting better because of this. It's getting worse. So they're going to bring the prices up again once they give you another stimulus check. It's all a scam. Your money is really not protected in the bank anymore. So a lot of people used to say, well, you could just live off interest when your money in the bank. Not necessarily. That's not always true. Just think about it. They tell you that when it comes to your money, they don't like for you to really get ahead. It's just part of the game. Either you know it or you don't. But when it comes to their money, here come the interest rates just increasing. They keep giving you credit increases without you asking. But as soon as you get in all that debt, you can't pay it back. You're useless to them. And I know it's sad, because a lot of people are just falling for this trap. It is what it is. And a lot of us, we don't want to wake up from this trap. We like, if it gets better, it gets better. But that's how you control it. Stop buying all these unnecessary things that you don't need if you don't have to. Just think about it. Because remember when COVID first started in 2020, people wasn't going nowhere. Gas was like $1. And then once people started driving again, gas was $3, $4. So you starting to realize that they don't care about you. They don't care about you. They just want your money. And that's sad, because things shouldn't be evolved around money all the time. How can we get it right if everything is about a price? So that's why love is not genuine no more. That's why nothing seems real anymore. You really can't have fun, and you start to notice this as you get older. because it's getting out of hand and we want everything to change for the better. We want to unite. But that's the only way you can unite. And half of the things that they're trying to tell you to buy, it ain't even good quality. I can see if it was real good quality, then it is what it is. But it's like you trying to rush something just for a profit. And you messing up yourself in the long run. Because once people start seeing that the quality ain't good, you're going to lose business anyway. So if you want to make a change, we have to start controlling what we're buying. That's why a lot of people just go broke, because they know a lot of people don't know anything about money because we wasn't taught this in school. Just think about it. The people who ever hit the lottery, they start spending money just because it's there. They don't think they're ever going to go broke. But if they don't ever have money coming in, you're going to go broke. You could have $200-300 million. If you don't got none coming in, you're going to be broke. And this is the most important thing in life, math. And I know a lot of people don't want to learn math because a lot of people say math was a tough subject. I get it. But that's the most important subjects you're ever going to have to deal with. Math, you're going to have to learn how to count your check. You're going to have to learn to realize when somebody cheating you, because half the time you go to the store, they don't even want to give you your change back. You got to ask them for a receipt. People are just evil now. You shouldn't have to do all that because you're a customer. They don't value the consumer how they're supposed to value the consumer. So we have to get it right. And this is my message to y'all, because I remember when I first bought a used car. My car was 2 years old, right? Ever since 2020, due to the inflation, the same cars that was $20,000 that was used, that was only like 2 years old, they like $40,000 and $50,000 now. Doesn't even make any sense. So they started to figure, why sell a new car when we can sell the same used car for the same price as a new car? It's always a game that you don't know about. Always somebody trying to get down on you. And then the scams are just getting out of hand now. Everybody just trying to scam. It didn't used to be like this. I wish things would go back to normal, but I know that's just a crazy wish. Hopefully it ever comes true, but that's why you really don't want no money reset, because it's going to hurt you in the long run. And I know we've been getting hurt by so much that's been going on in the world, but in my opinion, I really don't want no more stimulus money, because if it's going to drive the prices up and my pay is never going to go up at my job, it's going to drive me crazy, because I'm going to feel like I'm working for nothing, which I already do. And a lot of people feel like they're working for nothing because it's not making sense. The math ain't mathing. Their money is not making sense no more. And they talking about they getting rid of the pennies. So now they not even going to give you your change back on the pennies. So everything is in their favor except for yours. Like, this is crazy to me. Let me know if I got a point. And let me know if you like this video. Because if you did, like it. If you didn't, it don't even matter. You still gonna see me again. So hype me up. I'm out.